Now, your 13 First Alert weather forecast.
Welcome back. The first half of our Thursday has been pretty pleasant out there. We've been enjoying filtered sunshine across the Chippewa Valley. Those temperatures warming very quickly through the 60s and a lot of locations now in the 70s. However, this afternoon, that's where we are going to start to track some changes. While we have that filtered sun for now, those clouds are going to be thickening up, and by mid to late afternoon, that's where we are going to see increasing chances at showers across the area, perhaps even a stray thunderstorm. Those breezes are going to keep up out of the east. At this hour on Doppler radar, not a whole lot to really show you. We are tracking some isolated showers rolling over southeastern Minnesota, now into parts of the viewing area, especially down across south central Trempealeau County. And we do have a more pronounced area of rain moving over west central Minnesota. For the most part, I do think this complex is probably going to miss us here in western Wisconsin. That is, of course, unless we see more back building on the southern extent of that. Then some of us could see a few more of those showers. But again, those showers are going to be popping up through the rest of the day. As we take a live look from our Nicolay Bank Mount Washington cam, you can see the clouds and more of that haze out there, unfortunately. Canadian wildfire smoke continues to plague the area. As mentioned at the top of the hour, we still have that air quality alert in effect through at least 3 o'clock this afternoon. So you just want to take it easy out there, especially for those of you that may be suffering from a respiratory illness. As for those temperatures, we're at 72 in Eau Claire, 68 in Ladysmith, 73 now in Menominee, 70 in Ellsworth, 68 in Winona, 72 degrees currently in LaCrosse. And we're not seeing too much of a difference further west, although where those rain showers are currently happening, that's where temperatures are cooler in the low 60s. Located off to our south, we have a stationary warm front in place, but this afternoon and into tonight, we are going to see this boundary gradually meandering a bit further north. As it does so, this area of low pressure over northern Nebraska is going to ride eastward along the boundary, and those two features are going to work together, providing the lift necessary for more rain to develop over the area. We'll see that here on our forecast model. Some of that rain could be moderate to heavy at times, and we are looking at more waves of rain as we head through tonight. Later into the overnight hours, that's where we're actually tracking a band of heavy rainfall that right now looks to set up along and north of I-94. I will tell you, there is still some time for this to shift maybe a bit further south, maybe a bit further north. Some of the most recent forecast guidance continues to disagree on exactly where this heavy rain band is going to set up. But again, I'm fairly confident that's going to be along, especially north of I-94. We are going to continue with the rain into tomorrow morning. Our southern counties may actually be looking at a fairly dry Friday. We'll continue with that chance of showers through the afternoon. We could see another wave developing tomorrow night, and then all this activity largely starts to taper off as we head through Saturday, although we are going to keep the cloud cover in place. As far as rainfall totals, I do think along and especially north of I-94, we are looking at least between 1 to 2 inches. There could be some locally higher amounts at or exceeding 3 inches of rainfall. And notice further south with the lack of rain, those totals significantly drop off. As for today's high temperature, we're up to around 74 degrees, east winds at 7 to 15 miles per hour. Tomorrow we're up to a high of 70, back at around 70 on Saturday. We'll be in the mid-70s for Father's Day on Sunday. Today's Sunshine Award brought to you by Furnish 123 and Mattress 123 goes to Bonnie Johnson from Melody Dodge. Melody writes, Bonnie is a paraprofessional at Osseo Fairchild Elementary School. She is so loved by all the staff and students. She makes our days brighter. Bonnie always has a kind word and a smile for everyone. She shares her talented baking skills by frequently providing delectable desserts for school functions and staff enjoyment. Bonnie truly cares for her students, and she can be heard singing quietly and comforting a student or providing extra help to assist students or teachers. If you would like to nominate someone for the Sunshine Award, send us an email or head to our website at WEAU.com.
We're already pushing into the middle of June, not very June-like.
No, we have not really seen much in the way of typical June weather. It's been cool, it's starting to get more active, but it does appear next week another taste of summer heading our way, highs in the 80s, and that humidity going to be on the increase.
All right, well, thanks, Derek.